we look at the challenges and opportunities for training during a pandemic. We asked Julien Richer-Lanciault for his thoughts.
Hi everyone, and thank you for this opportunity. My name is Julien Richer-Lanciault. I'm product manager at CM Labs for the construction and forestry product line. This includes also equipment like earth moving and also cranes. CM Labs, we are in the simulation since more than 20 years now. We are well known for our machine behavior and accurate simulation by doing the reverse engineering of the machine. We are working with large OEMs like John Deere, Liebherr, and Manitowoc, and others also. We work in collaboration very tight with the industry partners like training schools, operating engineers, etc., to make sure we can offer the most advanced training solution in terms of simulation. Our partners that are leveraging simulation to train their new operators or to assess their skills, and the pandemic didn't affect anything really on their side except by making sure they keep the equipment clean by swiping the joystick, making sure the screen are clean, etc., and by keeping a good social distance. For this, you can use also the instructor station, which is a good way to record the student's performance and also provide feedback in real time, or also providing challenge like adding wind, playing with the time of the day, etc., or adding faults on the equipment. So in general, I think simulation helped a lot our partners to pass across this pandemic, but of course it adds a lot of challenge on the other aspect, but simulation is a great tool for that. Simulation for crane operators and rigging, it's a good tool if you want to train and assess your operators. Let's say you have an interview for a new operators, they claim to have thousands of hours, etc. Good, you can go on the sim, you can assess if they need to be trained more on the techniques of lifting, safety, efficiency, etc., best practice. So perfect tool to really set the foundation for the operator. And also for certification, that's something quite new, but in some states in the United States, like New York, they need to assess the operator before lifting something. It depends on the lifting capacity of the crane. If they are talking about boom length of 300 feet or something bigger, they need to be trained and assess their skill on the simulator before that. So simulation could be used for this. Also to upskill operators. Even operators who has multiple years of experience, they can always improve their ability. So simulation is perfect for that. And it also train people from an objective point of view. So always the same condition, same environment, same type of load. So it's fair for everyone. As I said, the instructor station, perfect tool to record all the performance from the operator. But also CM Labs provide other tools to put the operator in more challenging condition, which in real life will be difficult, like a tandem lift, where you have two cranes lifting a load simultaneously. That's something you can accomplish with simulation, so you don't need to have the two pieces of equipment available on your yard. And also all the risk it can introduce to both operators, and also the signaler. That's something we can include in that training. So virtually, you can have up to 4 people in the same simulation. So the two operators, the main crane and the tail crane, the lifting supervisor, and the signaler. So the signaler will provide the signal in real time to both operators. So that's something quite powerful and flexible from simulation. So any time of the day, there is good weather, bad weather, it's windy today, you can go on simulation and train your operators for that. So in terms of platforms, we're flexible. We try to provide flexible solution from a fully portable solution, something you can put on a desktop. And when you need to travel or do any type of presentation about the best practice or the safety meeting on cranes, you can use what we call the Edge Plus. We have the middle solution, where when you need to assess a lot of operators and providing training on operation, there is the Edge Max. You have a compromise, one set of control for all the piece of equipment, but it's very flexible in terms of machine. And also when you need to travel for trade shows, trade fair, etc., that's a really good tool for this. With the swivel screen, provide flexibility when you need to operate cranes and earth moving equipment, where cranes vertical screen is more important versus landscape for earth moving equipment like a dozer when you need to look both sides of the blade. So flexible for that. And the high-end solution for us, it's the advantage. You can have from 3 screens to 5 screens. You have your swappable controls. So if you need to have specifically your crane controls, that's a service we can offer. If you have a crane lever or magneto arc, you can have almost exactly the same control if you need. We also have partners where we integrate PLC, the real machine computer, into the simulation. So you can now train on the interface of the real machine. So that's something more advanced in terms of training. So the operator needs to set up the LMI, load moment indicator, before performing the lift. And even before that, we provide a lift plan to the operator so they can perform all the calculation, set up the LMI, and after that perform the operation and do a validation. So that's something we really want to push further the training, not only about the operation, but from the lift planning. And now we're investigating to maybe perform and create other tools or walk-around inspection by using the Pocket Sim app. That's a new application CM Labs has, where you can perform the walk-around inspection by using a cell phone or any mobile device, and you can set different points. And after that, you will have a score based on this. The future of worksite simulation, we want to be part of that, not only for training, but we have a strong partner in the industry. When it's time to develop new technology, they can use simulation as a platform. Now we can see for cranes, there is new regulation in Europe with tower cranes. In France, for example, they need to have an elevator over a certain height. And we start to see slowly the development of remote training. So simulation is great for that, because it's already, the goal of simulation is already to replicate in details the behavior of the machine, the small vibration, the sound, etc. The point of view has changed. So being able to operate the real machine at distance, simulation will be a perfect fit for that. So you can train the operator on the small delay of what can do with remote operation when you control the crane in distance, or simply use the real platform to develop a tool to operate the real machine. So that's something we slowly start to see on the market, but it's not fully adopted yet, but there is a bright future for that. And any new tools when we talk about machine control system or a new type of LMR, etc., that's something you can pre-integrate on your simulator if needed. So that's it, and thank you very much for your time.